If you're currently in a talking stage, or you're dating someone, or you just want to know if this relationship has a future, then this video is for you. I will be sharing with you 4 sure signs that this person is not for you. I love the idea of meeting someone, falling madly in love, and then living happily ever after. But the thing is, fairy tales are for kids and we're grown up. At some point, you actually have to stop being in love with an idea of a person and actually pay attention to who exactly they are. I realized that sometimes we're not in love with the person in front of us. We are in love with the hope of who they can become. So before you make that major relationship decisions, what are the signs that that person is not for you?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special announcement.
If you're seeing this, you're officially one of my favorite people in this whole world. I'm on a personal mission to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours by December 2026, and I need you to help me get there. How can you help me, you might ask? It's quite simple. If you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe, watch until the end, share it with someone who you think might enjoy it also, and if you really love a particular video, watch it again and again. I know that's a lot to ask, but please, I'm begging, help me reach my goal. Do it now so that you'll be part of people that can say, I was there when she started. As always, thank you for being here. Now you can go back to your video in 3, 2, 1. Number 1, you don't share the same core values and beliefs. I know you've heard it too many times, but it just shows you how important it is. It might sound very complicated, but it's quite straightforward. You don't have to agree on everything, but you need to agree on the very things that would shape the life that you are building together. And this is very important, especially when it comes to your faith. If your relationship with God is very central to your life, which I believe it should, but the person that you are dating or talking to doesn't understand it, doesn't share it, or doesn't even respect it, this is not something that you should brush aside just because we like each other. Because at some point, life is going to test what you believe. And when those tests come, you want to be with someone who understands and shares the foundation that you are standing on. For example, if your first instinct when there is a problem is to go to God in prayer, and their own instinct is to call 5 friends to ask what they think first, it might seem like a very small difference now, but what will happen when you're about to make major decisions about marriage, about your children, about your finances, about how you raise your family? And it's even in the simpler things. Do you both believe in waiting until marriage for sex? What are your views on cohabiting? What does marriage mean to both of you? How do you view money? How does he view family? How does she view family? You don't have to have identical personalities, but your values need to be compatible. Number 2, they don't help you become better. Now, let me be very clear. I'm not saying that you need someone who is constantly trying to correct you or turning you into the idea of their perfect person. I'm actually talking about someone whose presence in your life encourages you and pushes you to become a better person. Someone who can celebrate your wins without feeling threatened by them. Someone who will tell you the truth without tearing you down. Someone who can tell you, oh, I think you can do better, without making you feel like you're never good enough. And this should also go both ways. As they're trying to make you better, you also should try to make them better. And this is not both of you trying to fix each other. You're just trying to create a healthy room. And a healthy room is a place where growth takes place. If you've been with someone for an extended period of time and you notice that you're becoming smaller, you're becoming less confident, you're less yourself, you're less ambitious, please don't call it love simply because you don't want to let go. That relationship is not helping you grow, and you just might need to let go of it. Number 3, they are not kind to you or to others. This one is quite tricky because people can be incredibly charming. People can be nice, but I need you to not mistake niceness for kindness. Sometimes they might know exactly what to say to you. They'll take you out on dates, they will buy you gifts, they will even speak your love language in a way that you understand it. But I need you to pay attention to how they treat you when they don't need anything from you. I need you to pay attention to how they treat other people who they cannot benefit from. How do they treat you when they are angry? How do they treat you when you disagree? How do they treat you when you say no? How do they treat you when nobody's watching? I think one of the ways to know a person's true character is how they act when things are not going their way. I need you to pay attention to those small things. Number 4, they constantly put you down, both privately and publicly. If someone constantly mocks your dreams, makes jokes about you, your appearance, embarrasses you in front of people, dismisses your opinions constantly, uses your insecurities against you, or makes you feel like you are lucky that they chose you, I don't think that that's something you should sit down and bear. There's something that I've learned is that you shouldn't have to lose your confidence to keep your relationship. The person that you're with should be able to correct you without humiliating you. If someone repeatedly puts you down and they say they are doing it because they are trying to make you better, that's a huge red flag in my opinion. Please do not romanticize it. Love should not constantly require you to prove that you are worthy of respect. They should respect you. Lastly, here's what I will say. This is not about finding the perfect person, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. You and I were both work in progress. It's normal for people in relationships to disagree, to annoy each other, and you both are going to have things that you need to work on. I just share these tips to give you perspective. If your partner that has any of these tendencies, I need you to sit down with yourself or even sit down with them, have a conversation about it. Sometimes people can be these things and have a teachable spirit. They might be these things because of probably trauma that they faced in time past. But if they are willing to become better people, then you can as well walk with them on that journey. Here's my advice. Instead of asking, have I found the perfect person? Can I build a healthy life with this person? Like I said in one of the videos that I've done, sometimes two people might be good people, but they might not be good for each other. And that's completely fine. So if you're in that talking stage right now and you're asking yourself, is this really heading somewhere? Maybe it's time for you to stop asking whether you like them and start asking whether you are actually building the kind of life that you want with them. I hope you found this very helpful. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.